Rahul, 2014, 2016, 2019, NRG Stadium, Houston, Texas. What brings the Indian-American community out in such numbers each time that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is in the United States of America? Rahul, you were also reporting, if I remember correctly, from San Francisco when the Prime Minister was on the West Coast. So that enthusiasm remains. Has the Prime Minister's visit changed their lives in any way, Rahul?
You know, it's a matter of pride for a lot of these people who are here, Gaurav. The fact that they've been here as Indian Americans for many decades, and they feel that the level of seriousness with which they are taken, or the halo around the India story that they now feel and experience hasn't been there before this, and therefore that makes them really proud. So India has been around on the international stage for the longest time, often seen with promise and often seen with disappointment. As Ruchira Sharma told me, India, India fails both the optimists and the pessimists, and that's really one of the interesting things about the India story. They feel though that this time is different, that they are seeing the rest of the world take India much more seriously, and that's something that gives them great joy. That's something. Mr. Gere, how are you? Welcome to the
Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Good morning to you.
Or, this is just something that you've come for this time round?
I'm sorry?
Do you do yoga ordinarily as part of your life?
No, I have done it. I'm more of a Tai Chi person than a yoga person, but physical yoga. But mental yoga, yes, absolutely.
Interesting. It's nice to see you here at the International Day of Yoga, and enjoy yourself. So, I just want to turn around. The people who are here are the ones who've come largely without tickets. The people who are queuing up naturally are keen on going in. And there's a lot of enthusiasm amongst the people who are here, and as we discovered earlier, Akshita, a lot of these people are here just to be a part of what Prime Minister Modi is doing, and just to go out, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, and say we were there where the Prime Minister was. Akshita and Gaurav.
You know, you showed us a glimpse there of Richard Gere, who just made his way in, saying, I'm not much of a yoga person, mental yoga is my thing. All celebrities, are there a lot of influencers, celebrities in America who are going to be a part of this event, Rahul?
Yeah, this is turning out to be a good trip, Akshita, to the US. We were waiting for Elon Musk, and given how nasty he has been in the past with media personnel, I was very apprehensive when he came out. We just put our mic out there, started asking him a few questions, and here he was answering those questions and giving a very big headline, in fact, announcing that he would be making a Tesla investment here. We see Richard Gere just walk up, we put out a mic, and there he is, Richard Gere here at the International Day of Yoga. So yes, they do have a lot of influencers coming here for the International Day of Yoga, and I can see that a lot of the VIPs are now beginning to come in. Initially, we had a lot of the people who would be occupying the lawns who are coming in. Now we're seeing a lot of the international diplomats who are here. They'll be coming in moments from now, and being a part of the International Day of Yoga. And the interesting thing is, yesterday, for example, Nassim Nicholas Taleb, a couple of Nobel Prize winners, they were all there. So it's not just the fact that the diplomatic corps here in New York have invited them. The fact also is that they want to be a part of the India conversation, and that again is something very interesting, that not just do you get invited, but you also want to accept that invite and do whatever can be done to be here, as we just saw with Richard Gere this morning.
Absolutely. Rahul, you spoke to Elon Musk, you spoke to Ruchira Sharma. I want to understand, one, the China story, where people see hope in India and not as much in China. But what brings about that change of heart? When it comes to Elon Musk, why is he now keen on investing in India? Why wasn't it working out earlier? Are those nuts and bolts also being, sorted out right now?
China has been, Gaurav, the superstar of the global economy for more than 2 decades now. Things, however, are now beginning to change with the Chinese population now in decline, their working age population coming down, the population also aging, and that's never a good thing for an economy that wants to grow. Remember, in the Q1 numbers that came out, revenue growth for Chinese companies is only 1.5%. The estimate was, on the back of the pandemic, that the Chinese economy would be growing at 5% plus. China is in deep distress. You know, we saw President Biden describe Xi Jinping as a dictator. This just a day after Blinken, the Secretary of State, came back from Beijing. So relations between China and the United States are very badly poised at this moment. And frankly, one of the reasons why there is so much interest around the India story at this moment is because of deteriorating ties between China and the United States, which is why they're seeing in India an opportunity to build a new bridge. And you know, that's one of the reasons why India is getting the kind of technology that it is, which frankly in the past wouldn't have been available. Let me see if I can speak to some of the people who are here and try and get a sense from them about their level of enthusiasm going into the International Day of Yoga. It's a bit chilly. You're excited to be doing some yoga and warming up shortly?
Yeah, definitely. So this is an important event for us, and this is a golden opportunity in a UN building, an Indian, and enjoying this kind of atmosphere. Definitely, it's one of the event.
You guys excited about going in for the International Day of Yoga?
Yes,
Do you guys do yoga ordinarily, or this is just something for the day?
You know what? I try to do yoga, but I'm not the best at it. She's much better than I am.
You're a good yogini?
I think it's really important to practice yoga and meditation as much as you can.